Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Crimson Furry Estate. Okay, so full transparency, the original intro corrupted, so I am redoing this partway into the episode, maybe about the halfway mark. I don't know. It depends how long this episode ends up being. But regardless, for this episode, our plan is going to be quite simple. We are going to go after the Mendicant Friar and his super strange stones. Then, we are potentially going to delve back into the mines, and then, depending on how things go, we might end up paying a visit to the courtyard to deal with the Kraken. So we shall see. But for the moment, we're going to open up with the Friar's Stones. The Friar has been disappearing more often as of late. The people look to him for guidance more so than ever. And let it be known that they are fools to do so. In this hamlet of pure night, you're really going to turn to the light. Alright, so we must find multiple hastily carved stones. And we bring Lunistra, the phlebotomist, with the moon ring, the faithful feather, bloodletter, catalytic injection, purge systems, and blood drive. And also, the curse. We then bring Uno +4, the Nosferatu, with the lantern of light and death. Map to the castle. Yeah, those are his abilities. We then bring Vivosa, the wild cat, with the victim's trophy, banner of the defeated, and all of her abilities. Bro, why? Oh my god. Dude, what is wrong with this goddamn perk? Okay. So I guess we're not doing that, so the banner of the defeated isn't gonna get the 15% extra damage. Awesome, great, amazing, epic. You know what? I think I just figured it out. You know what? Wait a minute. I know it's a bit late. I think I just put it together. Only one person on the roster can have Tiara's blessing. Yeah, I think I just put it together. Well, that sucks. Alright, we then bring the hood with the Ancestor Scroll, the Kept Suspicious Blood, the bag, ooh woo, what's this? Piece of cake, and sip of wine. So, this shouldn't take too terribly... You know what? We're going pitch black. This shouldn't take too terribly long to find these silly stones. But we will certainly see what happens. Okay, well, you know what? A surprise straight away is right up my alley. I shall feast upon your soul. Paternus. Okay. Here we go. Big damage. Big damage. Look at that. 12 damage from Vivosa. And because we crit, we get another attack. We didn't crit with that one, but still, 2 attacks is better than 1. We also do get a shuffle. And now we're buffed up and ready to go. Oh. Okay, a little bit unfortunate that happened, but it's fine. So we do get a mark on Lunistra. Big slime. Okay. Ow. Okay, we're definitely going to need to heal that up. That's a little bit unfortunate. Now, we're stealthed, so this is empowered. Okay. We stress out one of our own people. That's fine. Bloodletter. Okay, pretty good amount of damage. And Infernal Combo! We don't finish anyone off, but they are getting relatively close. We're going to go for a piece of cake to not only increase our damage, but it is also going to give us a really nice heal. He's going to go for Mark Prey, which does a whopping 0 damage and doesn't manage to debuff us, but it does reset the duration of the mark. He's going to go for Escape Cloud, which is going to do a little bit of damage to us, but it's not going to be able to fly. He's going to go for the Slime Smack. I believe that's the one that's going to be able to stun. but it doesn't land on either of us. So we take out that slime, no problem. We also get a very, very juicy crit, which allows us to end this fight, no problem. Ooh, 2 crits in a row? We got 3 turns? Nice! That's pretty good. Oh, the music bug happened. Nice. Alright, so we need this. So I will put it in place of the bandage. And that should be fine. Okay, a little bit more loot. May as well get whatever we can get. And back we go. I would not doubt if this is going to be the hardest fight in the dungeon. But we take it on. Strong and fast. Hopefully, we'll be able to deal with them before they deal with us. Unless we're stressing ourselves out. Now, I'm asked the question in my brain. Do we go for just raw damage? I mean, we have the potential to hit him for 24. Or do we... Alright, let's hope we don't regret it, although they do have a very nasty team. Tracking shot, I had a feeling he might do that. 6 damage, though, kind of surprising. You're doing a lot of damage. Okay, didn't manage to put us at death's door or bleed us. Mockery? We stressed ourselves out more than he did. Okay, we do get a crit. We're healed because of Dark Soul Fusion, I believe? Or maybe that's a Nosferatu thing. I'm actually not sure. Duelist Advance puts us immediately at Death's Door. And we're double stunned. Huh. Huh. Hey, the music bug is back. Minimum rolled. Okay. Highwayman is out. Double stun. No, we resist it this time. Ow. 5 over 5. God. Okay. Heal that, because it's gonna do damage regardless. Yep. Okay, let's get rid of that. Minus 11 speed. Yeah, let's do away with that, shall we? Really fishing for crits right there. Alrighty. Wow, you just have a lot of crit, huh? Could have cured that bleed. Now you're back on death's door, you fool. You outsped someone with 13 speed? We've got 2 people who are going to die. With all the friendly fire, we heal Lunistra. Try and cure some of that. Okay, we roll pretty decently. We're on death's door now. Woo! We gotta heal. 22. She's not dead, but she is at 4 health now. She's adrenaline rush. We take that. If you could stop stressing everyone out, that'd be great. She lives with 1. We can do 1 more hunger check, and that's it. And then we are out of juice. We've got nothing left. Why? You know, I have to check. Okay, every time you're afflicted, you gain Shattered. I was gonna say, because Shattered is, like, probably one of the worst ones I think I've seen in a hot minute. We're not done yet. Oh my... Bro, you're kidding. Hello? We don't encounter them for, like, ever, and then suddenly, here they are. Alright, we done stressing ourselves out? Don't bleed. Good. At least something went right. Other than stressing ourselves out! Alright. Oh! Kleptomaniac! Oh, good. Torn Rotator. Wow. Okay, apparently we're no longer being tracked.
Behold! Utility equals worth. And were you naughty or nice?
So, here's what I'm thinking. 35% more damage. 5th punishment, play nice. Reindeer Games basically loses everything, but it gains 50% more damage and 10% more crit chance, which basically, supposedly, offsets the damage modifier, right? And then we have more crit. We then have the Lantern of Light and Death, which is giving us a whopping 25% additional damage. So, effectively 50%. So, you know what? Let's just say we're at neutral, right? We're getting 35% from utility equals worth. We're getting 25% from Lantern of Light and Death. So, we're gonna see.
Everyone becomes buffed. You're under my protection. Thrust a stab. Shoot me sleep.
Okay, little scary. Here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. Lightning hands, 4%. Well, I did say 4%. Okay. Now, we're gonna add +1 base damage. Also, kill him because he had a turn. Well, that sucks. We live because we're... Oh. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. See, it's totally fine. Everything is fine.
That's it. Face the beast.
Okay. So, we have a lot of extra damage. At best, we're doing 21. That's a lot of buffing for only doing 21 damage, actually. Oh, well, actually, and the flat +1. That still seems really low. Maybe, like, those are leopard numbers, pretty much. Which, okay, let me rephrase. That's a ton of setup just to have leopard numbers. Well, hey, we did roll a 20. That's pretty good. Basically one-shot him. So, yeah, I'm just not gonna say it. That's why. If I don't say it, it won't happen. Not even close. Not even close. Please, I have gone through this whole place without a single scout, man. I get that. You know what? We're camping. We camp now. Huh. Do you have any way to to prevent nighttime ambush? I probably should check that first. Well, hang on. No. Okay, well, if we don't use all our points, we probably won't get ambushed. Oh, we have to use a little bit more. Do we, can we... You know what? Reminisce. Right? Is that good enough? No. Reminisce again. No? Still have to use more? Okay. Paw the earth. Ha ha! Are you...
I used as little as possible. Raw. Fine.
Nom. I used as little as possible to try and, like...
Whatever. Fine. So be it. The dead walks again. Utility!
Look at that. It resets when... What happened to the quest? Wait. So clearly it's not quest-wide, because I'm pretty sure if Lilith had those buffs... Well, no, actually, that might not be right. Lilith is the other one I can think of who has a permanent stacking thing, but if she camps, doesn't it stick around? I could have sworn that was a thing. I was pretty sure that's a safe bet. By the way, let's use Light the Way. Okay, I mean, pretty good damage, but why'd it light the torch? That seems like such a random thing. Regardless, I was asked the question if I could change anything about Rudolph, what would I change? And you know, I've been thinking about it, but honestly, I think Rudolph, with how she is now, would just need a full rework. I don't know that it's just a simple numbers tweak. Honestly, Rudolph feels pretty... What's the word? She doesn't have her own identity. You know what I mean? Like, she wants to be a mega support, but then she also wants to be big damage, but then she also wants to be high stress, but then she also doesn't want to be high stress. But then she wants to be in low torchlight, but then she buffs up the torchlight. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not going to keep complaining about Rudolph. Ooh. Because I've already devoted way too much screen time to complaining about her. But, you know, just know that it has not left my mind. God. We had to full clear this entire place because we did not get a single scout. Ah! This is why scouting trinkets are so important, because you cannot see anything if you don't scout. So we got them. We gotta fight behind them, right? Utility! You know what? Debuff. Bleh. You, yeah, you got debuffed.
Into the bag!
You know what? This will be fine. Everything is fine. 14 damage because he's unholy. Then,
We go for the tough one.
alright, we're put on Dust Orb. We do resist the stun, and you know what that means. First things first. We missed the 4%, but then... And then... He is at 1 health. We almost had him. And now he's guarded.
The frenzy.
You know what? Hang on, we've got this. Watch this. First of all, let's stress heal. Ooh, look at that. That's good stress healing right there.
Well, then so be it. The restless undead support us, my friends.
Let's guard up. Now, watch. Wait a minute. Okay, we missed. But... See? We've got this. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, you'll love to see it. He immediately heals. You think he's still in range? Yes. We got him with exacties. Wow, that was a little bit too close.
The clawing dead.
This is a level 3 mission, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Let's cure that. Let's take these. We're gonna leave directly after this one, so I'm gonna go boom, boom. No. Yes. Okay. See? We've got this. Who said leveling was boring? I did. But... You know what? It can be cool.
You face the beast.
Hey, buddy, watch this. Yum. Okay. You are not unholy. But I max roll anyway. Ow. Okay, we're debuffed. Perfectly fine. Let's guard for no particular reason. Oh. Alright. It's alright. We're just having a minor meltdown. Everything's fine. Look at that. 2 down already. And we get a absolutely disgusting riposte before we take some big damage. You know, something I've been thinking about. I've kind of been wondering... if we should just use, like, the actual, Abomination skin. Because, you know, at least with the... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he's marked. We actually got to use it. Because, technically, the Abomination skin is already, like, up and around because of, you know, less than ideal ways. Maybe we should just use that, and then we can use the actual Abomination. It's something I've been thinking about. And then I completely forgot there's a Kindred skin for the Houndmaster So we've actually been missing a furry this whole time. And yes, Kindred's a furry. Her name is literally Lamb. Come on, bro. Anyway. Pretty good. And we got, look at this. Wait, what? Don't click too fast. And 16k gold. Very nice. As well as 3 level 4s and almost a 4th. Night blindness. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. Well, here we are. So we bring the Oceanborn with the bottomless keg, Keg O'Plenty, all of his abilities. Oh, glory! The Arbiter with the full metal jacket, Apex's tooth burst, lightning hands, raptorial nature, and eagle's eye. We then bring Vivosa, the Wildcat, once again, and this time we're trying a little bit of a play. The Lantern of Light and Death, Sizziow's head and all of her abilities, and the Prefect with the Panacea additive, the Silencing Dagger, the Ruler, Disrupt, Tick-Tock, and Enshroud. Alright, so pretty much we're just hoping for the best. If we can get through this Doomwheel encounter, then I will have considered this episode pretty much a victory, regardless of whatever else happens. So, let's get started. You know what? We go for this, 4%. Hey, better to try, right? It's free action. Immediately get a 17 crit on the Warp Fire Thrower. We're going to hit you. That way you're marked. Okay. Okay, that could have been worse. That was worse, because now that takes away a very good potential for what we were going to do, and he immediately gets a guard. Yeah, no, that wasn't great. Alright. Hit him. Okay, our crit chance might not be the best. Also, I forgot to cure the blight. That sucks a little bit, so we're gonna spike the rum. That way we get a little bit of regen on our team. Die, die, flame, fire. Okay, we all get stressed out. We also get a very nasty blight. He's gonna go for a stab. Luckily, it doesn't bleed. Tell you what. Cure this. Whack here. Okay. We got it with exacties. We do have a 100% crit chance. Okay, now we use the anti-venom, and we take you out. Okay. So here we go.
The Doom Wheel.
143 health. It's gonna be a little scary. He's also mocking us, which is giving him damage. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and set up a riposte. I think it's going to be put to very good use. Then, we're going to tick-tock. That way we can actually make use out of you next turn. Guaranteed crit. That's going to give us a little bit of stress healing. Obviously, it's not going to stun because it disables it. He summons a Torchman. Okay. We mark now. That enables us to get a free hit next turn. Okay, he ends up missing. We do get a decent debuff. He's going to get an extra turn next scene. So here's what we do. Get rid of that. Lightning hands. Okay. Now, Eagle. And get Raptorial. Alright, that's pretty much as good of a turn as we could ask for. We are going to hit him again. Little bit more stress healing. We're going to need every little bit of stress healing that we can get. He's going to go for a zap and miss, luckily for us. which does make him take a little bit of damage because he is overheated. We're going to go for a heal on the Prefect. That way we're relatively high health. Rolling Doom. Ends up missing again, and we hit him for 2 very nasty riposts. Okay. That Rolling Doom had a much better chance to land. Unfortunately for him, it didn't. We also immediately get a crit and another turn. And we almost finish him in 2 turns. That's the power of riposts. Okay. We pretty much have him on the ropes. We only need to hit him with 1 more good attack. Unfortunately, our post did run out. Okay, we get guarded by the Prefect. But the Prefect... you know what? I was really confident in that. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out that way. But Vivos has got this. That worked out pretty well. You know what? For a level 3 fight, that actually went super, super smooth. At least something in this episode has gone well, since apparently we can't manage the Friar. What's funny is we didn't even take too OP of a team. We're actually in the proper level range. We just did really well. What did we get? We ended up with 8.7k gold, not as much as I would have wanted, sketchbook filled with hatred, and, of course, a new blueprint. We also get 2 level 5s, 2 level 4s, rabies on our crab, and the rats are angry once again and attacking our sewer. Anyone new? You know what? I know for a fact our Blackguard is dead. And I also think Scratchy is dead. Yes. Boop. Boop. And our Antiquarian. We just got back 3 people. Scratchy, the Antiquarian, and the Blackguard. Not bad. We're back up to 45 people. Let me see. So, it's a level 3. We just have to clear it out. You know what? Send in the dragon. Kraken time! By the way, this dungeon went really smoothly. I'm kind of surprised. So we bring Rem the Scarlet Devil with Sizzy Owl's head, the recovery charm, and all of her abilities. We then bring the Uncrowned with the Callous Scales, Dismas's head, and all of his abilities. Before we bring Caius the Voivode. Obviously, he's got to see what the competition has in store for such a evil creature. Works of the Alabori, which have been working pretty well for us with some of the enemies. The Noble Ancestry, because he must keep up noble appearances in such a place. And all of his abilities. And then, of course, Bez the Lamia with the Ancestor Scroll, Invigorating Feathers, and all of her abilities. Alrighty, here we go. Why do I feel like that phrase is just like cursed? Alright, here we go, and then something goes wrong. Nothing went wrong, but technically I said it again and something happened. So you know what? There's a little bit of merit to that, as scary as it is. Alright, off we go. The Kraken is revealed. The swamp stirs. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Stress heal straight away, because I have a sneaking suspicion stress is gonna be a big problem.
Wow! Hurrah for the Raven Queen.
And you know what? I think it's time for the Blood Moon. After all, the Scarlet Devil works for both sides. The Cursed and the Children of the Night. Okay, so I skipped over music and everything. So, Broken Heart. very low chance that we actually land that. Okay, but we do manage to get a debuff. Also, I think we lost a buff. We're gonna go for Flock of Bats. Try and get a little bit of a crit. We do land a debuff and the bleed. Very, very nice.
1,000 arms.
Okay, another arm sprouts. We're gonna go for a hemorrhage, because that's the weaker one, so we have a better chance to take it out. Unfortunately, didn't quite seem to go that way. I thought you could heal her in that form. Apparently, I'm dead wrong. We do get a ridiculously good counter, though. Will-O-Wisp. Not gonna manage to do anything, and we take out one of the very, very many tentacles before we land another crit on the Kraken itself.
Death Knights.
Okay, the Scarlet Devil continues to show why this is her grounds. Let's do this. Okay, we're about to lose our form. That's fine. He goes for 1,000 arms, which is going to spawn 2 more. This one stresses and bleeds, I think. I'm going to go for Poison Knife, because I want to save my combo points. Okay, now let's go for a tiny stress heal. We're basically good to go. Deadlights almost takes us out of our form. That bleed is gonna be enough, and unfortunately, we do have to go to a new moon. Our power is expended for now. Leviathan's Gaze. Okay, it didn't manage to land, though we do have an Aegis to try and offset it. Didn't land the 42% that time, but we are still stacking up that bleed. It's currently at 12. We do lose our Aegis now, and we get a little bit stressed out. Okay, this is totally fine. He's going to spawn in another arm. Okay. Okay, so a little bit unfortunate. Still can't go for finisher. Unfortunately, he's not in a good spot. So I'm just going to do AoE damage. Oh. Never mind. No, I'm not. Alright. We go back into our first appearance. Then, the young remote. Everyone is now guarded. I don't think we actually have very good health to stay in this form, but she does have relatively good dodge, so there is that to fall back on. Okay, he's taking a lot of damage. He passes because he can't reach anyone. That's an interesting one. We do land the crit this time, although we don't land that bleed, so he is only going to take 8. Okay, we take out the tentacle, luckily, because she has a whopping 56 dodge, even though it really doesn't feel like it matters when you really need it, especially when you look at someone like the Hood, who can get like 100 dodge. But that's fine. This one is going to hit our marked targets. We're going to go ahead and go for a heal on Caius, because we are going to be losing our stealth relatively soon. Take out this tentacle before it has too big of a chance to do anything. Jagged Jaws. Almost take out the second tentacle, because the Scarlet Devil is extraordinarily strong, and Caius continues to slowly chip away at the beast. We're going to hit both, because not only does that give us a heal, but it also takes out the tentacle. So he's immediately going to spawn them back, unfortunately for us. Yep. Alright, so he's mad. He's a wee bit angry. We're going to go for another stress heal, and then we are going to move ourselves forward. Deadlights is going to land on us, which immediately stuns our healer. Very unfortunate. We don't have quite enough combo points for me to want to go for our finisher. Youch. The moment Bez was revealed after this fight, she immediately starts taking a lot of damage. We're going to go for Vampire's Kiss to try and shuffle ourselves. It does shuffle us into a good spot. Unfortunately, it didn't do any damage. And with Bez being marked and shuffled, we're kind of in a pickle. Though we do land a relatively nice crit. Okay, Feeding Frenzy. Yeah, well, there goes our form. Oh, it doesn't knock us out of the form, though. Oh, still scary. Okay, he buffles him. Yeah, he buffles him up. We go for the finisher now. 35, relatively good damage. Undulating expulsion is going to do quite a bit of stress damage to us. Okay, Deadlight's going right around the Scarlet Devil. You know what? I must defend my own. Will-O-Wisp is unfortunately going to really put the hurt on Bez. Man, they really, really like Bez, huh? Okay, Caius takes the hit that probably would have killed Rem. Okay. He buffs up the arms. We should be able to take them out, no problem. Demonic Extension is going to give us a relatively good heal, which takes us off of Death's Door. Undulating Expansion going off once again. We are going to have to worrying about stress, but we get a very nice 14 damage attack in. Then, 12 damage crit. He's bled. That right there is a Kraken defeated. He's just trying to hold on to his feeding grounds. You can't blame a guy for trying. But you should have known when to quit. Whew. Master... what? Master's Legacy for the Disciple. 50% more damage if you're in mode Necromancer, which isn't too hard to get into. Plus 2 additional HP healed. On being hit, the party is stress healed. Oh, that seems really good. The Anointed already does pretty good healing, so I'm more than happy to do that. We're done. Hey! See, something I want to point out. Despite us kind of steamrolling the Kraken there, he was doing a lot of damage. He very well had the chance to take us out, no problem. But it never came to that. And we get 3 Crimson Court trinkets for our troubles, as well as 13, rounding up, 0.4k gold. No, well, actually, Bez levels up. Nobody else does. Determined, okay. Daredevil, not terrible. Kraken Hunger is not good. Okay. The Fanatic now hunts our parties. But who cares? We're not gonna fight him yet. We will fight him, just not right now. So, I believe that's gonna do it for this episode of the Crimson Furry Estate. However, I do want to show off what level everyone is at, because I think we've been doing pretty good. By the way, Houndmaster is named Kindred because of that Kindred skin that we're going to use. So, here's what we got. So, I'm gonna slowly scroll down. So, I'm thinking at some point, we are going to need to bring an entire team of Crimson Cursed people to try and take out the Fanatic. I think that should be a boss that we really, really do strive for. Another thing I wanted to bring up, and this is super random, does my mic sound weird? I don't know. Look, for like the past 2 uploads, I've noticed I sound... I don't want to say far away, but like there's like an echo or something that's going on with the mic. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's just on my side and something that I need to tweak. But let me know if you guys hear it. I know there's been mic troubles here and there, but hey, doing my best. It would help if maybe I had like a super professional setup, like one of those boxes where you can like tweak the pitch, the gain, all that, but you know, hey, money doesn't grow on trees for old Shadow. But yeah, so if the mic sounds a little bit strange for you, let me know, because I really don't know why it sounds weird for me. Maybe I just need to update some of my software. Maybe I need to change some settings. I don't know. Or maybe some settings got reset, because that does happen every so often, but hey, what are you gonna do? So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Crimson Furry Estate. All in all, I think we got a good amount of progress. We still haven't gotten these freaking stones, but we took out the boss in the mines. We got a lot of leveling, as you've seen. We took out the Kraken, and we also flushed out the sewers. Although, it does look like there's a little bit more to deal with in the sewers, as there is now an invasion of Warlock engineers. That's something to look into, I suppose. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.